Hello everybody and welcome to episode 15 of the Wrestling YouTube show, hashtag Total Markout, with your host, the maniacal Mark, patron saint of socially awkward, the dictator of DC, the master of Marvel. He is none other than, ladies and gentlemen, the Geek King! How are you doing, Geek King?
I'm good.
It's also important to note that you are also the reigning and defending hashtag Total Markout quiz champion, which you'll be defending against me for some reason, with Adam serving as the quizmaster. Which
will be your first ever, so your second ever.
I think it's my second ever attempt, yeah. Of course, might as well introduce him as well, as he's going to be featured on the show today as the quizmaster. It's the Lord Walker 1, our mascot. How you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome stuff. And of course, I am Steve Jones 313, hashtag boss, hashtag professional pedantic prick. See if you can fit that in a fucking tweet. It's 140 characters, but now all it'll be just that hashtag. Well. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are still doing the Geek Jones challenge. Whereas, if you want to hear me, say the words Team Bricky
for the win.
Or if you want to see me dress up as or if you want to see me dress up as Brad Maddox at the next Total Markout meetup, or if you want me to wear a shirt which says
Team Bricky for a win,
designed by Adam, then you have to be sending us messages either via Twitter or Tumblr or Facebook with the phrase hashtag
Boss Loves Bricky.
Or if you want to see Geek King,
Not gonna happen, man.
Say the words Hulk Hogan for the win.
I believe you said it was for the other thing.
Which one?
The CM Punk thing. Hulk Hogan is...
Oh, yeah, so Hulk Hogan is the best in the world. Yeah, if you want to hear him say that. Or if you want to see him with a Hulkamania Will Never Die t-shirt.
Oh,
no. I know. Sorry, well, I can't remember what the other thing was, though.
The 21 was for me to do an entire...
watch. You got to watch based on Hulk Hogan's best matches. Then use the phrase hashtag Geek Loves Hogan. I know. Remember, we need as many as possible, especially for me, as I'm lagging behind. Now, on to the actual show itself. This week, on hashtag Total Markout episode 15, we're going to be looking through Extreme Rules, courtesy of Geek King, who'll be taking through. I didn't watch it. Then we'll be talking about this week's episode of Raw. And then afterwards, we will be doing the hashtag Total Markout quiz. So, with that being said, Geek, take us through the Extreme Rules recap.
Extreme Rules are pretty good. I didn't watch the pre-show because, well, it was Miz versus Cody.
Yeah, so if anyone cares, Miz won.
Although I'm liking the fact that they've kept the pre-show, post-show thing that they had at WrestleMania for this pay-per-view as well. The panel for this year's for Extreme Rules was Renee Young hosted it. Mm-hmm. Wade Barrett, because he didn't have a match. That's good. Yeah, they kind of have a champion didn't have a match on a fucking pay-per-view. The big deal, Titus O'Neil, who had some inflammatory comments about Sheamus in the post-show.
I wouldn't say they're inflammatory. I would say they're pretty fucking accurate.
And the hardcore legend, the Three Faces, the WWE Hall of Famer, the legend himself, Mick Foley.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye! Oh, have mercy.
Yeah.
And they apparently had some good things.
Yeah.
Now, we kicked off the show, which to me, fabulous chagrin, because he didn't watch the first couple of matches.
Aye.
With
Jericho!
Doing one with the dancing one. Fandango. It was entertaining, good little match. These two have some great chemistry, as Jake the Snake Roberts pointed out on Twitter. They had lots of fun. It was cool to see. Only thing I wasn't happy about, it's Extreme Rules. Every match is supposed to be extreme. Mm-hmm. This match didn't have any fucking stipulation.
Yeah, which makes no sense for Extreme Rules. I mean, Extreme Rules, every match is extreme, except for some of them. and, well, not all of them, but some of them, in fact, not even most of them, a small fraction, a tiny particle of the matches that we have will be extreme, and the ones that do have extreme stipulations won't actually really utilise the extremes at which they could possibly go to. They may have a shot or two to the back of the head, but apart from that, there'll be nothing.
Shall I continue my review then?
Ah, if you fancy it.
Good match. Jericho wins. Yeah, believe it or not, Jericho won.
That's pretty excellent. You know. But the quality of the match itself.
It was a good match. Yeah, it was a good match. What you've learned to expect from Jericho and Fandango after the last couple of.
Well, I suppose.
Yes, last couple of showings.
But I mean, how much was the pay-per-view again? Like, how much does it cost?
What would have been 17, 18 quid?
Would you say it was? I mean, I don't. Does it amount to false advertising if all the rules aren't extreme?
You can argue that, yeah. Now the next match up was actually Dean Ambrose versus Kofi Kingston.
Oh yes, for the United States Championship.
Also, not a stipulated match.
What?
Yeah. First two matches at a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules. No Extreme Rules match. Yeah, with me so far, lads?
That makes no sense to me, though.
However, Dean Ambrose, after hitting the headlock fucking DDT, brings home the first piece of gold for the Hounds of Justice. That was an excellent match. Them two had just, it was unbelievable. Ambrose proved what he could do. No Shield interference.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just Ambrose winning it straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Kofi made a mistake by, he kicked him in the head when he was on the apron, hit a Trouble in Paradise. And he fell to the fucking outside.
Yeah.
And then in the process of doing that, could have got a count out win.
Yeah.
Instead he went out there to try and get they throw him back in to get a singles win, and then he kicked out.
Yeah.
And JBL's calling him fucking that's youth pride, that's young pride, that's stupid. At which point Jerry can always agree with him, going, yeah, I don't agree. When you take a championship, you take a championship by any means necessary.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole's going, yeah, but he wants to prove he's the better man, and they're just like going, shut the fuck up. And yeah, it was a good match. Some great back and forth. Some excellent spots. For instance, Dean Ambrose, after getting chucked off the top rope going for a superplex,
right,
comes back up as Kofi's about to go for a splash and hits a super butterfly suplex. Which JBL marked out about. Good match. Dean wins. They get the celebration. The Shield come out and celebrate like a motherfucker. They're not the only one in my room. Downstairs in the front room, sitting there silently shouting at the screen, going, I can't believe I've seen Dean Ambrose win a fucking championship in the WWE.
I just realised, Adam, I opened you a beer and you're drinking your soda.
I thought that was Keats.
No, I opened you a beer.
It has a hat. Hat.
Don't throw a sharp piece of fucking metal towards the boss.
Sorry, I threw a piece of
Yeah, I
metal.
kind of need my eyes. I don't know if you noticed.
I was aiming for your rippling chest.
So great, so what was up next?
Next was the strap match: Sheamus versus Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Um,
Had a stipulation.
Destroys Sheamus' career, really, doesn't it?
But before this, the most extreme moment that happened probably in the entire pay-per-view, up to that point anyway, because we got later on it went quite extreme, was fucking AJ Lee and Caitlyn backstage get into a fucking fight where they're throwing each other into weapons and throw themselves into fucking barricades, and Caitlyn throws a shoe. I mean, honestly, who throws a shoe?
Anyone tried to assassinate George Bush.
And so we get through to it, and fucking them two fight. What's the funniest thing to me was, though, them two are fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the referees are the ones that come out first of all.
Yeah.
Fucking the Bellas and Tamina Snuka. come running in, and all you hear is one of the Bellas, I don't know if it's Cena or Brian, shout, "Fight!" And they all just stand crowding around and watching. Go on, beat her up, beat her up. Here's the funniest thing in the fucking world, though. Bella's going, beat her up, beat her up. Tamina Snuka's there, going, beat her up, eating a fucking banana. I don't know about you, but I remember distinctly the reason that fucking Jimmy Snuka got hit with a coconut in the head was because fucking Jimmy had Roddy Piper threw a banana at him. That could just be me making too much of a situation.
It was actually because it was in the wrong pajamas.
Exactly. And on that note, the referees broke up the fight, and then Caitlyn threw a shoe at AJ.
Those shoes.
It was coming off her foot anyway. She kind of kicked it up to her hand and then just fucking threw it across the floor.
So kind of like, what?
She was on the floor and she kind of like threw it along the floor. It's funny as fuck.
Nicely done.
And then we get the strap match. Here's the thing about the strap match. It was a strap, for starters.
Yeah.
Sheamus got whipped twice.
Right.
Sheamus dominated most of the match. I got cheating. And then Mark Henry kept, looked as if he was going to win. And then Sheamus. Here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said momentum will be waved off once it stops.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember a point in time in this match, just before the finish. Fucking Sheamus is going for the fourth one. Mark pulls him back, goes to hit the world's strongest slam. So he's got him in his fucking hand and moves him away from it. Sure, that's your momentum, stop him. Mark goes to the world's strongest slam. Fucking Sheamus jumps over the top, hits a bro kick, and then hits the fourth one for the win. No momentum stopped in my eyes.
Yeah.
But I could just be a thick Geordie.
Basically, that was it's classic WCW booking, basically. Well, there you go.
Next up, I believe, was the only real American left in professional wrestling, Jack Swagger, and
Zeb Galter.
I love that.
Zeb Galter.
It's great.
Zeb Galter.
I want that as my text message too.
Zeb Galter.
Zeb Galter.
I'm gonna be time already.
Versus Ricardo Rodriguez, who then introduced Alberto.
Your new record, 15 seconds and a half.
Olé!
You beat your record of 12.3 seconds. Congratulations.
And I quit match.
Yep.
And now, if I was pissed about the result of the fucking Sheamus match,
Yep.
here we get a fucking right piss to take.
Alright.
This is a brutal match. There was a point where they set fucking Alberto up in the Andre position.
Yeah. Right.
We all know that, right?
Yeah,
Arms timed between the second and top rope.
Yep.
And Jack takes a fucking kendo stick to him. Ribs, back, everywhere.
I'm more of a T-bone myself. Right, and it's wonderful. Ribs are nice, I suppose, but
Yeah, we get some ribs tomorrow. With a Bobby.
this is a good game.
With some sauce.
It's a good plan.
And so he beats the fuck out of him, right? And Jack is just destroying Alberto. Takes his fucking knee apart. And he locks in the ankle lock. Sorry, the Patriot Act. Sorry, the Patriot Lock. Sorry, the fucking whatever it's called. And he locks it in. Now, at this point, fucking, they both beat the shit out of each other.
Aye.
But at this point, Alberto gets the ropes, and the referee's telling him that doesn't mean anything. Ropes mean fuck all. Ropes mean absolutely fuck all. So Jack pulls him back and grapevines it.
Yep.
Do you know how Kurt Angle grapevines the leg and it looks as if he's going to rip the fucking leg off the bone?
Yeah.
Jack kind of looks as if he's just lying there because his legs are too fucking long to grapevine something effectively.
Yeah.
He needs to be like fucking the Big Show his opponent so he can grapevine something.
Yeah.
So he does that. And as he's doing it, he's pulling the ankle. What you see on TV then is Ricardo there with the white towel that Alberto brings now.
Yes.
And he's about to throw it in. And you clearly hear, when the referee's asking Alberto, do you quit? No. Ricardo, don't you throw in the towel. Don't you throw in the towel. Zeb comes running along with the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to fucking hit Ricardo with the bucket. Ricardo moves out the way. Drops the towel. Zeb throws the towel in.
Right.
Well, that's the win, right?
It would be the win for Alberto Del Rio.
No, it's the win for Jack. Because the referee doesn't realise Zeb threw it in. All he knows is that Ricardo has the towel. So he throws it, calls it, Jack wins, and they run away. Because by this point, Zeb's around the other side of the ring by the time he looks. And because he looks, right? As he looks, Ricardo's getting back in and kind of catch the towel.
Mm.
So it looks like he's through it. Heel wins, he fucks off, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Some little jump start referee comes running down the fucking ring and tells him, and fucking stooges out Zeb Coulter. And this is the WWE. What have we said for fucking years in wrestling?
If the ref don't say it, the ref don't know.
The referee's decision is final.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no instant replay in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Apparently.
not until the thing's over and then you watch them.
Yes, alright, don't get fucking funny.
Sorry.
Apparently, there is instant replay in wrestling. The referee tells Mike Chioda. Mike Chioda goes to the fucking to Jack Swaggerhand
Zeb Coulter.
and goes along and says, "Don't use two move anywhere." He goes up to the timekeeper. You know the one the Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H used to beat the fuck out of all the time.
Yeah.
Big Show used to throw him halfway across the ring.
I remember.
Goes, "Mark, let me see the last 30 seconds of the match before you threw the towel." So they show him it on the fucking TV monitor. And he turns around and goes, "Lillian, if Alberto Del Rio can continue the match will continue. Will we start?" I don't fucking think so!
It's like it was a stupid idea. It really is a stupid idea to have that kind of.
And then Alberto fucking wins.
Of course, but it's stupid to have that kind of a finish. Why go? Because it's not exciting. It's not funny. It's not clever.
No, it's letting the fucking face win again.
It's just sheer bullshit.
It's keeping Jack strong by making him look strong, right? He dominates the match, and but it keeps Alberto strong as well. Problem being is it just ruins Jack at the end, doesn't he? Because obviously, yes, Jack would cheat to do whatever he wants to bring Jack Swagger's America in.
Yeah.
Until his trial comes up, anyway.
Yeah.
And then Alberto Del Rio, of course, is like, I will still fight and get through whatever, but when you cheat, I have to, I can't overcome cheaters.
It's ridiculous.
Anyway, they got me back on the good books for the next match.
Yes.
Team Hell No, the WWE Tag Team Champions, go on with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins,
Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Believe
no, not the
in
jaw.
the Shield.
Don't do the jaw.
Believe in the Shield!
Don't make me scream at you.
Pixies!
We have the Shield versus Team Hell No in a tag team tornado match, and Jesus was this fast paced. At one point, Kane is about to chokeslam the fuck out of Roman, and Seth does what he does best: knee to the face.
Ryan Nate Gogush.
What a fucking knee it is as well. Hits the knee, and Roman hits a spear, and then Seth gets chokeslammed, and then Roman hits another spear. And then Daniel Bryan comes in and tries to break Roman's arm in the no-lock. So when Seth's been took out and Roman's looking both available, Roman doesn't exactly know who to go for.
Yep.
So he goes to the goat face. Picks him by his beard and goes, "You gonna break my arm? I'm gonna break your face." That's a direct quote, dude. And then Kane comes along. And uppercut to the face. At which point Cole goes, "You want to talk about breaking faces?" You cunt. Kane then accidentally charges into Bryan. He hits a spear.
Yep.
And then fucking Bryan attacks Roman. So Roman picks him up in a Argentine backbreaker position.
Right.
To use who don't know that position would be the torture rack position.
I know.
I was saying to use it don't.
All right, I thought you said to you. I thought you meant me.
Public, you know.
Right, sorry. My
The ones that
apologies.
are playing icon pop.
I didn't see Extreme Rules, so I'm just listening in, man. Don't you worry about me.
Again, they might be playing icon pop. I don't know.
There was a guy on the ship playing Gallagher.
I know there was. I know there was.
Just a big an Avengers joke.
We thought no one would see him, but we did.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Flying monkeys. I get that one.
Go, my flying monkeys.
He puts him in a torture rack, and then Seth comes off with a knee to the face, flips him inside out. What made this better? That was pretty good because the guy falls from Roman's head, shoulders, and could land his head or his face on his front.
Yeah.
Was if they allowed Roman to do maybe the burning hammer.
Yeah.
That sort of move as he came down, but more controlled than the Japanese lads do it.
Yeah.
Probably a bit like Tyler X used to. That was quite successful.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Of course, they won't allow him if you believe Tyler because a certain main event superstar thinks it's too similar to his moves.
Burning Hammer. Who would that be?
I don't know. I can't see him.
Ah, fair enough.
And the Shield win, picking up the tag team gold. Well, the tag team bronze. And for the first time ever, you have people excited that there's a US champion and excited. For the first time in a long time, should I say, not ever, because Eddie and Big Show and Cena held it, people were quite excited. And when Antonio held it, a lot of indie fans were happy. And tag team, for the first time in a long time, tag team wrestlers became back again. And the Shield now hold the fucking bronze, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And what's really cool is that now when they do their fist pump of justice,
yep.
they do it with quote unquote gold.
Yeah.
Even though that really, I think Demons is probably only kind of gold outlines, and as we've said, the tag teams is fucking bronze.
Yeah.
They do it with championships. Needless to say, it was a good night to believe in the Shield.
Indeed, it was. I agree.
And next match.
Randy Orton came home.
Sigh.
Versus, well, it's the big slow. You won't see it. No, you will see it.
Of course I'll see it.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to see it.
You'll see it coming, but I promise you'll know it's the big slow. I never got like that. It's the big show. You won't see it coming. Yeah, you fucking will. He's a giant.
Andre the Giant.
If you don't see the fucking giant coming, you need freaking glasses and new funk.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyway, this was an Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. Let's be inventive, people.
Indeed.
Randy versus Big Show. No one cared about this unless you were in St. Louis that night. But it turned out to be quite a good match.
Indeed.
Two veterans playing good in the hardcore ways. And on top of that, Randy Orton punted someone.
I thought he wasn't going to put anybody ever again.
Although it's a one-time thing for the gimmick.
I see.
For the gimmick show. That's what I mean. But someone posted this under it must be a slow news day because this was the headline. Now, Randy Orton won't be using it again. What was funny about this was Randy hit an RKO, Big Show kicked out.
Yeah.
And then he hit it on the chair, I think, as well. And he rolled over to the corner. And Randy's going, look what he's going to do next. So he walks over, and he's like this. Like rocking towards him, like he used to. And he goes, no. Like he says, you physically see him say no and shake his head.
Yeah.
And then you hear something that I've never heard since the new, maybe not even the new Nexus when they were getting against Punk.
Yeah.
Against Orton when he was with Punk, sorry.
Yeah.
You didn't hear a crowd, the whole crowd, shout, punt, 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 punt. Fucking St. Louis are vicious. They wanted him to punt the Big Show. So he did. The evil git.
just the
Well,
crowd sometimes just make the difference between a good show and a vicious.
It's like going to watch Chikara or Ring of Honor and then going to Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah,
One of them wants blood, the other just kind of wants to see a decent hardcore match.
pretty much.
For instance, we'll get into this after the show. Not after the show, but after my review of this show, and I'll talk about something else.
Yeah.
Following this was... Well, Randy don't pick the winner, obviously, after the point. Following this was the WWE Championship match. John Cena, as they say it now, versus the man from Las Vegas, Nevada, which used to be Sin City.
Well,
meh.
Apparently, Christopher Daniels called us a gimmick infringement.
Hmm.
Ryback in a last man standing match.
they are desperate to have the "the" on his names.
Because Daniel Bryan keeps fucking making it up and Cena's trying to make it a consistent thing. Because Daniel Bryan's always called him the Ryback. And obviously Cena now fucking Daniel Bryan's soon to be sister-in-law.
Can't have anything to himself, can he?
To be fair, they're twins and Cena's one's got bigger tits. I wonder if that happened around at the same time that he got a divorce. Get the tit job. The boob job, no.
Job.
The breast enlargements. That's safe, right, boss?
Sure.
The turnbuckle pads.
Yeah, this was actually a good match, believe it or not. Ryback showed strength, like, when John Cena, it's impressive when John Cena picks up someone.
Yeah.
And so it's even more impressive when someone picks up John Cena.
Yeah.
And we've seen some feats of strength already from, like, Ryback.
Yeah.
We've seen Ryback pick up Tensai for the fucking shell shock.
Yeah.
We've seen Ryback pick up Mark Henry for the shell shock.
Yeah.
Ryback Gorilla Press slammed John Cena.
Yeah.
Then, that powerbomb he likes to do from the floor?
Yeah.
He did that to John Cena.
Alright.
Bounced John Cena around as if he was Daniel Bryan. Or, Zack Ryder, but we'll get onto that.
We'll get there soon enough.
Yeah.
Ryder won't. He'll stay where he is. But
It's a good match. Some entertaining moments for me personally was they were in a hockey stadium and fucking Ryback takes the door slider from the hockey arena off the wall and throws it at John Cena's head. John Cena then goes to at the end of the match goes like this. John Cena goes to the AA to the floor from the ramp. Ryback reverses it, picks him up, and runs through the lighting wall, which to me does look. I've always believed was a solid wall. I always thought it was a solid fucking wall.
Okay.
It's not. It's a piece of black fucking cloth with some lightning beads hanging on it.
Alright.
So they run through it and keep running
Alright.
until they fall.
Ah.
And Ryback's legs are still going as they're falling.
Ah.
So Ryback must have hit head first.
Yeah.
Cena lands on this fucking steel. I guess it was a steel cage, not like one we see later on in the show.
Oh, yeah.
But they would travel, they put stuff in to carry that from the equipment.
Yeah.
He's lying on there, fucking back first, Ryback's on the floor. Charles Robinson shits himself and goes running as if he's like at a basketball game and someone's just stole someone else's money, so he goes after his man. He goes to the back and we see that all the EMTs are trying to help him up. Cena is sprawled out dead and Ryback's getting helped up and walks out. Here's my problem.
Yep.
It's a last man standing match
Yep.
that you ended in a no contest.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the final point of a last man standing match?
Yeah.
Boss?
It's right. Ryback was back up on his feet.
Yep. Ryback got up on his feet with help, but he was up on his feet.
Count.
That's what I said. Charles
Shane
tweeted.
Shane McMahon test.
Charles tweeted. I was more for those who were criticising me not counting. I was more concerned with the athletes' health than the match result.
Don't give two shits. You're a referee. Do your job.
Exactly. Ryback has a good excuse, has a good reason to be pissed on Raw.
Yeah.
Now we get to the main event. That's the evening then.
The main
thing!
Mean Gene Oakland.
We get to the main event.
Cookie Crisp!
Cookie Crisp.
There's Cookie Crisp.
No.
Why?
A steel cage match. Being accompanied to the ring by his advisor, his agent, his manager. I mean, his manager these days. Paul Heyman, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. You got to say it like that, otherwise it's just not right.
You get told off if it's not done.
To go 1-on-1, face to face, toe to toe, eye to eye, mano with mano, with the game, the cerebral assassin, the COO of WWE.
Yeah.
Triple H.
Owie.
In a match that, quite frankly, Brock just bounces Triple H around the ring as if he was fucking Heath Slater again.
Yeah.
Honest to God. He throws the man around with no fucking, like, not that he's not worried about hurting him. He doesn't realise, I don't think, how easy it is for him to throw a 240-pound man around the fucking ring. It was as if he picked up Rey Mysterio in 2003. Just bouncing him from cage to cage. No. So we get there.
Yep.
And they're bouncing around and they're fighting. Brock goes for a knee. Running, charges out for a knee. Triple H moves out of the way. He hits the cage. The first thing you see is Brock down on the ground. And I have never seen this in the WWE or the UFC. Brock screams out in pain. Ah! Paul! My knee! It's my knee! The rest of the night, Brock Lesnar can barely use his fucking leg. I don't know if it was just a fucking good job at selling, or whether it was fucking a good job in, injured.
I imagine injured.
He rolls over, right?
Yeah.
And he's holding his knee, and Paul runs around the cage and goes, What is it? It was my knee. My knee's bad. My knee's really bad.
Yeah.
And Paul goes, just beat him. Escape, beat him, we can leave. Fair enough. He tries to. Triple H beats the fuck out of him. We get some more moments like this going on. Triple H goes for the knee. Brock says, fuck you. We go through it. Brock hits an F5 on one leg. Brock picks a man up of Triple H's size on his shoulders, spins him around, all by doing what the fucking Funk was doing before, by basically on one leg was firm, the other was on his toes dancing, so he didn't have to put pressure on the fucker. He spins him into an F5 and then tries to escape over the top rope. Over the top of the cage. Because Triple H has already cut the door off for him. Now, we get to a moment like this. Brock gets pushed down. Triple H then has that wicked smile on his face that he gets. That evil one. Where things are going well for him.
Yeah.
He goes to the top of the rope. Goes to the top of the cage.
Apparently we're playing a flying simulator.
Similar.
We're playing the game.
Yes.
That would have been funny had I said it right.
And then he proceeds to rip a part of the cage off. It is in fact not a part of the cage, but a camouflaged sledgehammer. He pulls down a silver fucking sledgehammer, and then Triple H gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman comes in, he gets a pedigree for his fucking troubles.
Mm-hmm.
Brock then gets a pedigree, Brock kicks out the pedigree.
Yeah.
Triple H then picks up the sledgehammer, is ready to fucking clock Brock Lesnar in the head. He's fucking there. And then Paul Heyman comes up behind him without him seeing, barely gets the energy up. Boom! Low blow! Triple H drops like a fucking sack of shit, and it's down goes the sledgehammer, and all you hear on TV from Brock Lesnar when the camera goes up to him is, that's my manager. That's my manager. That's my manager. And he picks up the fucking sledgehammer, and BANG!
The dirt is gone.
Fucking might as well be clocks Triple H in the fucking jaw. Triple H goes down. I mean, it's glove covered, let's say, way Triple H would do it. But you know for a fact, Triple H has been told how to fucking take one of these because he's been telling people for years how to take one of these.
Yeah.
Down like a sacker, you know what? He's hit the floor and he's fucking out. Brock is still on one leg. Walks up to him.
Yeah.
Does the fucking Ken Shamrock pose. I'm in the zone. Fuck off, Twitter. Picks him up. On one leg, picks Triple H, who's having to play dead, and F5s him again. And then pins him, and him and fucking poor him and walk out laughing.
Yeah.
And we end the show with Triple H leaving the ring as his music plays solemnly. And it kind of feels like a bit of aftertaste came out.
Yeah.
So that's Extreme Rules. Was it worth 18 quid? No. Was it worth was it worth watching it? Yes, definitely. But if you can watch it for less than 18 quid, I'd recommend that.
Of course.
The magic of YouTube.
And then, of course, we have
Raw!
opening up with an ambulance coming into the
Tropical bird had invaded the ring.
And Jenna King Lawler's going, oh my god, the last time I saw an ambulance at Raw, it was for me, and I had a heart attack, so, yeah, and it's like, yeah, King, yeah, okay.
Stop
King.
milking it.
You can't milk it. Surely you can't milk a heart attack.
Oh,
You can. And Ryback comes out, and to be honest with you, he gets an alright reaction.
It was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I just realised I was singing.
And I liked his get-up. Yeah, I liked his get-up as well.
Go back. No, up.
I know, I saw.
No, back. Last one.
That hasn't.
No, back. Last one.
Yeah, alright, whoop de fucking do. May 27th, Bret the Hitman Hart's Appreciation Night.
We don't need to appreciate it anymore.
Be surprised if it's on TV is all I'll fucking say, because I keep doing this shit of having an appreciation night.
How are you sure
It's
to
not on
this?
TV. Yeah.
It's Calgary as well. Cool.
Oh, well,
Are we in Canada?
apparently so.
Oh, Canadian fucking crowds. I love the punch. But I'm weird. I like Canadians.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go about who says it.
I liked his get-up. I liked Ryback's
Yeah,
get-up.
with the cut off.
Yeah,
The cut.
the vest, the cut of tee, jeans, the hat. It's a good look for him.
He kind of looks like an angry fisherman.
He could have, but I think I liked Ryback's get up anyway without the cut.
Yeah.
He could have had the long sleeve jacket and it'd be cool. So we get a Raw. Like we say, Ryback comes out and challenges WWE Champion John Cena to an ambulance match so that he can have no excuses.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. John Cena was in another ambulance match, one that we don't talk about on the show.
Actually, we do talk about it on this show because it was the winner of the first ever worst match of the year for Total Markout Slammies.
I actually met someone who thought that was one of the greatest matches they've ever seen.
I hope you punched him.
I was like, what other matches have you watched? It must have been like Santino Marella versus the Turnbuckle.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to watch Santino Marella sell to the Turnbuckle.
He could as well.
Oh.
Santino can make that entertaining. That's the problem.
Is he even on TV anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's opened up his own dojo.
Yeah, he gets his ass kicked all the time.
Yeah. He's got his own dojo.
What, Morella Martial Arts Dojo?
Yeah.
MMA.
He has opened up his own
That's cool.
thing, yeah.
Ryback does actually a really good fucking job of pissing the crowd off when they start cheering for him, which is a true heel's tactic.
Yeah.
And also he does even more to force feed Ryback rules down your throat by the new t-shirt that says Ryback rules.
I utterly despise that catchphrase.
The new jacket that says Ryback rules. And I don't know if you caught this or not, but he said it like 15 times in the promo.
Here's the thing about Ryback. It's not
I
clever.
only heard it the once.
Really?
Maybe I wasn't listening.
It's not clever. That's the problem.
No, I like the way he puts it across. It's not like Hulk rules.
Yeah.
Like, Hulk rules, man. He puts it across as simply the rules of Survivor are Ryback rules.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I like that idea that Ryback obviously thinks he rules, so he must fucking win.
Yeah.
And then We cut the break. We come back to The Miz. Really?
I thought
I know it's redundant, but it's The Miz.
I
so
thought it
one
was
more
going
time.
to be an interesting tag team situation.
And
The
Chris-
Miz and Jericho teaming up to take on Wade Barrett and Fandango. I thought it was an interesting idea to say, okay, let's see these two, see what Chris could do with Miz.
Can we just talk about the entrances briefly?
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of cheesecake after fucking
Yeah, we have beer and cheesecake. This is one hell of a wrestling show.
Geek is in fucking heaven.
I
I'm still celebrating my birthday. Fuck you all.
Yeah, it's Geek's birthday this week. It's his birthday on Wednesday. That's why we have all this beer.
Well, kind of.
Well, yeah, you drank all of it yesterday.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any pop yesterday.
I like the world's worst Chardonnay.
Yeah.
There are people going, what the fuck's a Chardonnay?
It's a white wine, mate.
That's a window cleaner, right?
Chardonnay, is that bird? Yeah, let's not talk about that again.
Don't you wipe your ass with that? No, that's Chardonnay. But yes.
Anyway, The Miz comes out to nothing. You hear, awesome! I came to play! And you can hear every word of this fucking song because nobody cares.
Yeah.
To the point on SmackDown, it's fucking hilarious. SmackDown, they have been editing the pop for The Miz. You know one of those ones where you can tell it's a fucking fake pop?
Yeah.
Miz is getting there. Jericho comes out to a fucking Raw. Why? Because it's Y2J. And then we hear something we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
God save our queen. Dun, 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 dun. Bottom of bar! And it fucking kicks in and out comes Wade Barrett. I fuck you all. Fuck you all. Comes out to the point that you noticed when he was in ring, he was about half a second off. Because in ring, he goes for his boom, his elbow, and then the music goes boom! He just said, I have my new theme music for WrestleMania 14.
But,
And then Summer Rae and Fandango. Summer Rae, just like she was in Extreme Rules, wearing just about nothing. Not that I'm complaining, she made me a poor man's for Reese, but even the Miz was going, she looks just like my girlfriend. I'd tap that.
But
Sorry. I know a lot of Miz fans and Maurice fans will get angry at me. His fiancée, he's still tapping Summer Rae.
But this match turned out to be a disappointment.
You want to bet? Fandango and Summer Rae had a personal fucking dance for G33K King Lawler, who was having a heart attack, and fucking JBL, who was having a heart attack because Wade Barrett was kicking off. Yeah. Wade Barrett spent half the match kicking off. The Miz put a shitty finger four headlock on. And fucking Wade tapped out. And Jericho's sitting going, I came back for this? This is what I came back for.
The problem with The Miz doing the finger four headlock as a championship is a finish though, is that they've gotten to a point.
Sorry, when you talk about The Miz and finger four, you're expected to botch.
Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of like, let's see what angle they went with. They first went with, he's a joke. Then, no, he's actually going to be the most must-see WWE championship of all time. And then you've got, no, actually, he likes haters. That's why he's being Ric Flair. No, the problem with The Miz is, he has one gimmick, boredom.
There's one gimmick, he's The Miz. You know what would be fucking entertaining? You know how you get him over on TV? Make him Mike. I was saying the other day to Boss, I can't stand The Miz. Do you know who I do like? Mike Myzarian. Do you know why? He's a fucking mark. He loves this business. It's just the business doesn't love him. Miz saying this match sucked and fucking Wade tapped out because Fandango was too busy fiddling with his partner.
And Wade Barrett suffers from it. But basically after the match, Jericho and Miz kind of come both sides of Fandango in Summer Rae. So Fandango hides behind Summer and runs. Then Jericho does a bit of a dance to Summer Rae, teases a kiss, and then troll.
Yeah, laughs.
And Summer Rae's pissed off that Jericho didn't get off with her, which is Okay. And then
He is a sexy beast, the living legend, the Ayatollah of rock and roller.
We're all a little bit upset.
Anyway. But then up next it was Sheamus versus Titus O'Neil, who at the Extreme Rules post show had said that Sheamus wasn't a real tough guy, and when I believe it was what's the name of the new?
Renee Young.
When Renee Young briefly said, "Well, would you challenge him?" He was like, "Yeah, if he wants to fight, he knows where I am. He knows where I am." And I was like, "Yeah," I like the fact that turned into a match on Raw.
Yeah,
I was like, "Okay, that." Scarily is story progression.
Yeah.
What the fuck? WWE, you're doing
they
it wrong.
put the aspect that Mark Henry trains with Titus O'Neil. Titus doesn't like Sheamus.
Yeah.
And they put it into a match. Do you know what sucked? Fucking Titus got buried.
Absolutely. Titus should have won that match in my opinion. Not because I'm a huge fan of Titus, because I like Sheamus. I don't hate Sheamus like a lot of people. I do actually like Sheamus. I mean, he's never said he can do more than he actually does.
Yep.
You know, he says what he can do, and he does what he can say. But I like Titus, and I really like to see the Tri-Time players do a lot more.
Yeah.
I think it would have been awesome if Titus had won this match.
Yeah.
Not for the swerve's sake, but because it would have been like, well, I got it. I don't have made sense. Sheamus had one hell of a fucking match at Extreme Rules.
Yep.
So, they really need to do a lot more with Titus.
Yeah. And then we get to the biggest moment of Raw this week. Paul Heyman. Oh.
It was so big, Steven dropped his Coke, or Pepsi, or Cola, or any form that wants to sponsor the show.
Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman talks about how people didn't get him when he brought in the NCAA heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
People didn't get it when he brought in the man who won the whole WWE Championship for 434 days.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
And people won't get it now when he brings in his third client. And then he points to the ramp.
Yeah.
And in doing so, the lights go out. And on the screen, you see some blue, you see some flashes of gold. And on the bottom comes up Kurt Axel.
Yeah.
And we're all going, who's Kurt Axel?
Yeah.
There's a bit that I actually know who it was.
A little bit.
Yeah, I knew who was the minute I saw him.
Yeah, right, yeah. Because then his face comes up, and I went, fucking McGillicuddy.
Yeah, to be fair, I had to go to Stephen and be like, just to be sure, that was McGillicuddy, right?
And Kurt Axel comes out under the name Curtis. And Curtis Axel, former Michael McGillicuddy, former Joe Henning, was announced as the WWE, as Paul Heyman's, third client.
Yeah.
And he comes out with a really good version of a song.
It's not that one, though.
No, it's not.
I'm seeing you play the theme in the background whilst...
Because the theme was amazing. The theme, of course, was a version of the Undertaker. No, this is going to be... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's a version of Exodus, I think it's called.
Client.
No,
it's the name of the track.
The current name of the track is Client, but sorry. The
song itself, because it was Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
scene.
Exodus, right?
It was either Perfection or Excellence.
I think Perfection is
Perfection or something. But yeah, it's a great theme. What I can't understand, what people bitching about, like, oh, you give a fucking name. What's it with people? Okay, Rocky Maivia became The Rock eventually. And Axel, it's a good fucking name.
It's a good name. And the fact is here, you don't bitch about Tamina Snuka, Natalia Neidhart, David Hart Smith, Teddy Hart. You don't bitch about all these bringing the fucking names in. Cody Rhodes. I have never wanted anyone to say Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, of course.
Ted DiBiase Jr.
And of course, the other thing that people bitch about is like, oh my god, why didn't you just let him use his real name? Right? But you don't always have to use a person's fucking real name.
Yeah. But here's the problem.
I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Steve
The
Williams,
Undertaker,
Mark Calloway,
Kane,
Glenn Jacobs,
Ryback,
Ryan Reeves,
The Miz.
Mike Nazarian.
A lot of people don't use their fucking real name, but you can't please them. It's either like, oh my god, use your fucking real name, or oh my god, that's your shit name. Fine, what do you want them to call? Fucking Sparkle McPerfect hands.
But here's the thing. They put it across as going, we are acknowledging it. They said it on TV. We are taking his father's given name, Curtis, and putting it together with an acknowledgement to his grandfather, which I picked up straight away. Larry the Axe Henning. Axel. It's a good name. Do you know what the main thing people were bitching about?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a letdown was Michael McGillicuddy. A fucking letdown.
Brilliant.
This man is one of the most underrated superstars on TV. And when he's on TV, the man has fucking aggression flowing through him. Has unbelievable talent, charisma, and if he was giving the chance he's given now, would already have been a main event star.
Yeah.
But you can't win. Because these same people are going, oh, why won't they make people? When they're making someone like Curtis Axel kick off, wow, McGillicuddy, that was a letdown. Who the fuck did you want it to be?
I swear half the time, a lot of these people who are like bitch about wrestling, wrestling's not what it should be, they're closet Cena fans.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're like, no, but what? Basically, I swear to God, they want gay porn without the fucking sex. That's essentially what they want. It's like, no, we want proper wrestling. No, you want someone that's a jacked up motherfucker that looks good in a fucking t-shirt. That's what you want. Someone that you can, basically you can have a wine call without never actually wanting to fuck. That's what you want. You want the likes of Ryback to be WWE champion. You want the likes of fucking Sheamus to get better storylines. That's it. All you want. That's all you fucking want. I mean, there are people out there who genuinely are like with Alberto Del Rio. There are people who say things like, well, we want someone like Alberto Del Rio, just with a better personality. All right, I completely get you. We want Sheamus, just someone that's a bit more entertaining. I get you. I understand that. Not everyone has to be CM Punk. Not everyone has to be Daniel Bryan. Established wrestlers from the ROH kind of background.
We will get on to ROH matches, and in particular, a Chikara match.
Wonderful.
That happened on... Are you ready for this? That happened on WWE TV. We'll get on to that after Raw. But I have a bit of a spoiler.
You may have a spoiler, but
You have a bladder.
Yep.
You're going to knock Choirs over.
I know I'll knock. Why it's over?
What
Anyway.
about your leg, didn't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, but this...
This is great. What happens? Yeah. Triple H comes out, though, and tries to kill the kid's momentum in 5 seconds.
If she does.
At least that's how it looks. Triple H comes out, says, kid, we're talking... I don't say it talking here. And then a fucking thing of beauty. You want to talk to him, you got to talk to me first. And I just went... I looked around. I was in my room by myself, sitting in my fucking comfy-ass chair, looking around going, oh shit, Kurt said that.
Yeah.
And then I looked and was like, and he's staring eye to eye with the game, and I'm going, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then you see Paul's face in the background.
Uh-huh.
A grin that Brock Lesnar couldn't have put on there.
Yes.
A grin that I'm just going to say this, I don't think Stephanie McMahon could have put on there.
Yeah.
A grin that probably hasn't been on there since his children were born. He was beaming from one side to the other. It was Joker big. And the look in his eye was, I love this kid.
Yeah.
And then Triple H slapped him and knocked him on his arse and said, fine, tonight I'm gonna fight you. Then I'm gonna fight him. And all you hear is fucking Paul Heyman, get up! Get up! Because at the time Kurt was still on his floor.
But this was then followed by a match with
epic proposals.
with five
Five!
Big E Langston.
I'm a soldier. I'm gonna hold you.
Okay.
Except he won't hold AJ Lee.
Apparently, and the fact that that's not his son anymore.
Yeah.
There should be a picture
And-
for the website.
Hang on. If you're going to do something, you've got to do it properly. That's all I'm saying. So, with me. And... Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Right.
Oh!
So it was a match with Biggie Langston
Accompanied by AJ Lee.
versus, accompanied by Ricardo Rodriguez versus
Damn it! Can we do that again, please? I hit the quilt, not the floor.
Ricardo Rodriguez. I'm sure the viewers give a shit.
Thank you. Love you.
Who accompanied
Alberto! Dario!
19.3 seconds.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Budweiser for loosening my
Mr. Yo, what?
and I'd like to thank Budweiser also for making me not give a fuck about what I'm saying.
So, Biggie Langston versus Alberto Del Rio. Because basically, Alberto Del Rio, he's got a world title shot.
So Big E's trying to fuck him up.
Yep.
And Big E did fuck him up.
Yep. Brilliant win for Biggie Langston.
Especially when AJ threw the fucking bucket.
Yeah.
And it's starting the referee, so like he poked him in the eye and hit the big ending.
And AJ Lee
One
was
of my
very
favourite finishing was the big ending.
and AJ Lee was very happy with Biggie after the match.
Yeah. Speaking of AJ Lee,
Yeah.
in a new Love Bites t-shirt available on WWE.com, the first diva since Trish Stratus
Yeah,
to get her own fucking t-shirt. Congratulations, AJ.
absolutely.
It kind of broke our Tumblr for a little while. But
It did. It
Congratulations.
did. It broke. I posted the picture up with our message of congratulations.
And about 60 people fucking liked it. within a second.
Instantly, about 60 was like, what? Our notification system just went.
Yeah.
It still worked better than fucking Babbler.
And it's like it started. AJ Lee then went on to go face former WWE Women's and Divas champion, the lovely Layla.
And she laid her out.
Oh, she laid her out, right?
Using
The Black Widow.
uh,
Which I believe is still a move that makes, a certain gentleman come in his pants.
makes certain gentlemen, I imagine. Great match, yeah.
Black Widow. It's going to make you just sit there and just...
The thing is, right, here's the thing about AJ Lee stuff. Firstly, I like AJ Lee anyway. And now I know that she likes submission, I'm like going, oh dear God, I must do something.
And up next, the biggest match you've ever seen. The main event of all main events. The
Woo!
Oh, right. Sorry.
You know it!
It's Zack Ryder versus
Yo, it's time for me to go.
Zack Ryder versus
Only smoke and mirrors!
Cody Rhodes.
The magnificence of that moustache. Sorry. The love stash.
Oh God. Cody Rhodes versus Zack Ryder. Of course, Cody Rhodes picks up the win.
And then Zack Ryder gets his head kicked in by Ryback, who then throws him in the ambulance.
Yay!
Because this is early 2012.
And Ryback is Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, before this next match happens, if you may remember, there was an incident backstage with
Yes.
Caitlyn.
Yes. Yes.
Caitlyn and Natalia are trying to work out who's the secret admirer by Texas. She says no more Carly, which is good for everyone.
Uh-huh.
And Cody's texting while she's getting texts.
Uh-huh.
So Natalia does the only thing she can think of, hug him.
Yeah.
And Caitlyn nicks his phone and realizes he's sending pictures of himself on the internet, which I then looked online.
Uh-huh.
I know it sounds weird. I heard Cody's putting pictures of himself online and I didn't look.
Yeah.
They weren't on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Cody doesn't have an Instagram.
Yeah.
And he had a creepy mustache.
I think they were kayfabing.
I hope so. Otherwise, where the fuck is he putting that? He's on some Yahoo chat site.
Yahoo chat doesn't work anymore. They closed it down. We reported on hashtag share.
Did you report it?
Yes, I did. You weren't listening. But there was also another incident backstage. There's Daniel Bryan, all huffy and puffy. We lost the belt. And King's like, what's up? And Daniel Bryan's like, without the belts, I feel naked. Which Kane healthily points out,
you know, wearing no shirt.
Or pants.
It's like, jokes! Jokes at a time like this? You gotta think positively.
The negativity's really bringing me down. This from a man who said, embrace the hate.
When Dolph Ziggler is upset, does AJ Lee's Zigglypuff go in the huff?
No, she takes off her pants.
She plays doctor.
Anyway, at which point Kofi Kingston walks in the room and goes, guys! And then says nothing.
As Kofi always does.
Yeah. Guys! And then everyone just shuts up.
Is he trying to advertise his own male strip club? guys!
On Sunday! Respect the Sabbath with only men on bowls. Just, yeah, I mean...
We got the girls on, take the clothes off.
Bastard!
There's a t-shirt in that somewhere.
I hope not.
But this
there is definitely not a t-shirt in there somewhere.
But this is to Team Hell No Kofi Kingston versus the United States Champion and the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta,
Alpha.
Alpha, Mike, Foxtrot.
In other words, adios, motherfucker.
Believe in your shield. That's what you gotta do. Gotta believe in the shield.
You prefer that one. I prefer believe in the shield.
And
Funk just likes to believe in the shield.
Shield, let Shield pick up the win.
Yeah, they're 11-1 in 3 6-man tag teams.
Well, there you go.
There's a stat for you. There's a stat for you.
Up next, it was Randy Orton versus Jack Swagger in the most ridiculous interactive match I've ever seen. You can vote.
You can vote for Jack Swagger's opponent.
Is it
Would
going
it
to
be the Great Khali? No.
Oh.
Would it be R-Truth? No. It would be Randy Orton. It's going to fucking after me, innit?
Why did the universe just go, yep, let's make it that Carly.
You don't see the vote results.
Yeah.
29% of people did vote for Khali. I lost faith in the fucking WWE
They're
universe.
just trolling, man. It's like, screw it, it's not going to happen
Can
anyway.
you imagine it did? But that's the problem. It could have fucking happened.
I would have rather seen that than fucking Randy Orton. It's like a
But
Randy
29%
Orton.
I was sitting going, are you kidding me with this shit?
Oh,
Khali, R-Truth, or Randy Orton? Well,
but could you have
think.
any more rigged fucking votes? I mean,
Yeah, yes. You could have had. Who would you like to see to be a special guest referee? Would you like Jonathan Coachman?
the coach.
Would you like JBL?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you like Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I was actually split with that vote.
Fuck you.
What?
You were the only one then. Because I know a good portion of people who went, there's only no Stone Cold. What the fuck would I want JBL?
It was like when they
coach.
It was like when they had the option of bringing back Eric Bischoff one night only for a ref job. And I was like, oh, but I quite like. Oh, I'm not sure. But anyway, Randy Orton wins, and then in your
Can you see what it is yet?
in your main event, as you have a full mouthful of cheesecake there, it was Curtis Axel versus The Game, Triple H.
The CEO of WWE.
Yeah.
And yes, I will continue to do that until he's no longer COO of WWE.
Oh, I'll get you, punk.
No, not because of that reason. I like him as COO.
I know.
I just kind of like it's funny that you go, it's the game! the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings, the COO of the WWE.
Now, it looked like Triple H was on his
the
way.
Chief Operating Officer of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Now, it did look like that Triple H was on his way to a victory.
business class would look at you like, why?
Triple H was on his way to victory, except
The jaw.
the leg he cracked in.
No, it didn't. Curtis kept working on the jaw during the match again. Every time he got a chance, bang, to the jaw. To the jaw. To the point where I was sitting there going, oh my god, he's using a headlock! I've never done my
It's a jaw dropper!
It's like kill him, it's gonna break the fucking jaw. Triple H gets up, straight back down. So he goes and takes a fucking seat in the outside.
Yeah.
That's not empty.
It is, apparently. Hurry up.
Now it's empty.
There
To the point where he drops to the floor. He goes and takes a fucking seat to the outside. And the match doesn't end.
No.
And then the match is called off. About 10 minutes later.
Although, Kurt Angle is awarded the win.
Yes, Axel is one.
Yes!
Uh,
Kurt Angle, Kurt Axel should get that win. What he needs.
He called himself the Game Changer.
That's how nicknames get started, isn't it?
Exactly.
But
Even that was JR randomly shouts out on Raw one day.
But that is that is Raw.
Yes. Now, that's a fucking...
Jesus!
That's a fucking ugly get, isn't it?
It's a wonderful to get on WWE.com. But anyway.
Right, and we're not talking about Booker T.
Yeah.
He's a handsome man. A handsome African prince.
Right, so, as you were saying.
On NXT, as I said last week, it was the debut of... Ole, 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 ole,
Jose Mourinho.
Sami Zayn.
So was it Jose Mourinho?
No.
Oh.
Now Sami Zayn came out very similar to El Generico. Like in his wrestling style.
I hear that distant cousins.
His tights were the same as El Generico's, just they had SZ on the side rather than his mask. And EL. And so EG. Which of course in WWE you put initials EG automatically everybody thinks Eddie Guerrero Memorial.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I didn't do that. His boots were exactly the fucking same, just no mask. Or kit.
Fair enough.
He comes out, he's dancing around. He faced off with the Prince of Queens, Kurt Hawkins.
Alright.
A very good match. He hits a tight, you know when they get the arm and they do a tightrope move. Bounce off there, springboard into a DDT. That's his winner. That's his finisher. Obviously the Brain Buster.
Yeah, they're not going to let him do the Brain Buster.
Despite they added it to WWE 13. So he hits that. Now after this, you have Antonio Cesaro versus Yoshitatsu.
Really?
Yeah, really.
To follow... I can't say his name, I am just going to
Sami
call him... Right, I'm just going to call him generic.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, right? To follow Mr. Z and Kurt Hawkins, you have Yoshitatsu.
Yeah. The Poison Fist of the Pacific Rim.
That. And Antonio Cesaro.
The Swiss superstar.
It
lasted 2 minutes and after you get a neutralizer.
Squash, man.
And so this time he gets on the mic. He says there's no challenges to him. There's no competition. There's no this. There's no that.
Oh,
because you know why? He puts the W in WWE because he's both world and wrestling. Which you can argue.
You can argue.
Well done, sir. You actually came up with a logical point.
So, he says this, there's no competition. And then, ole, Sami Zayn comes out and goes, excuse me, no competition? This is no Raw, no on NXT? No, I'm right in front of you. And here's the thing. He goes, you speak a bunch of languages, right? Yes, yes. And he starts speaking Arabic. Because Sammy is, I think, a quarter Arabic or something like that. And he goes, oh, sorry, obviously you don't speak Arabic. He goes, how about this? And speaks French to him. And then he replies in French. He goes, if you want competition, here's your competition right here.
Yeah.
And they have an impromptu match on WWE TV. You saw Sami Zayn, the former El Generico, versus Antonio Cesaro, the former Claudio Castagnoli.
Do you reckon behind the scenes, basically they just went, is Antonio right? Right. You, hello, it's been a while. Have a match. What do you say?
No, I think it was a case of this with the backstage. Remember, we're going to put this one, and Cassius went, I got next. Cassius just went, I got next. Why? Because I am not following that. It was a fucking hell of a match. Sammy picks up the win with a small package. Well, sorry, a roll-up package. A schoolboy. It's a schoolboy, and then he gets beaten up and it gets a neutralizer on him by the heel. And then following that, they had a backstage moment with the now fired Audrey Marie and Emma, where Emma kept calling her Alicia.
Right.
And then that's how far they got.
I see. Oh, well, there you go then.
Also, if you want to watch a match, the best match I watched all day Sunday was probably Michael Elgin versus Jay Lethal from Supercard of Honor 7 from Ring of Honor. Or there was also Mike Bennett versus Shelton Benjamin from Supercard of Honor number 7. Or there was the American Wolves versus Red Dragon from Supercard of Honor 7. Or there was a 10-man Scum versus Ring of Honor match from Supercard 7. Or there was Jay Briscoe versus Kevin Steen for the World Championship. Also on Ring of Honor Supercard 7.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, we were going to do the WrestleMania, but I'm just looking at the time, and
we're running a bit short.
We are running a bit short, not because of the length of the show, but because obviously our Quizmaster has to be somewhere soon. So, we will do the WrestleMania 27-28 next week, which will conclude our WrestleMania specials. So, Quizmaster, you ready?
Yeah.
Well, you just hand Geek his Total Markout Quiz Championship.
There I have the whiteboard of virtue.
The whiteboard of virtue is here, my lord.
And the pen of ink.
The pen of ink is here, my lord.
We're going to have black today.
Okay.
Because once you go black, it's clear at the same
I forgot you wearing the crown. I'm going to take a picture of. This is how I'm taking a picture of how Geek King wears his crown, and I will post this on the video. There we go. That'll be on the Tumblr as well.
What about my promise with buying Chikara shirts? I want to buy a Team Fist shirt. So I go, if I wear that to college, there's going to be some weird ass rumours going around.
Some might like it.
Some like it hard.
I'll warm my hand up then first.
Okay. But yeah, I mean,
I'm aware of how it works.
That's it. But yeah, I mean, just to give a bit of history, obviously.
In 1974, the world was in a state of chaos.
No, obviously we started like this quiz back in season 1, and you and former member Aaron Rodgers would pass the title back and forth, basically. But yeah, I mean, let me just. I like the fact that I try to post this picture on Tumblr post it as a photo, and it's like, well, can I at least pick the fucking photo? It says, oh, just write the caption. It's like, what the fuck? Yes, a photo, please.
But yes, there are going to be 4 rounds in this quiz. Do not expect it to be a massive whirlwind tour of all wrestling. It's basically questions I thought of as I got bored a couple of days ago. Did the quiz, I had finishing touches. All information comes from one of 2 places: either the official WWE Wiki page, prowrestling.wiki.com/prowrestling, or WWE website itself. So if you have a problem with anything that is said about any of the people, take it up with them, not me. Wonderful, the fans have been noted about what's happening. You should know what's happening. All that's left is to meet the contestants. We will first start with the contender, Mr. Steve Jones. How are you today?
Not bad. Quietly confident, only because you've promised us an interesting version of the quiz, so maybe for once it'll be slightly more, not even, but a bit more balanced.
It's interesting in the sense that because I don't happen to look somewhat like a Norse reject, it's not going to be a lot about history. It's more just about stuff I found trivial, stuff I found funny, and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
Yes, and we shall now meet our champion, the Geek King. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Excuse me while the Quizmaster pours himself an orange soda because.
Now, this isn't classified as cheating, but look at that.
Whoa. Who loves orange soda?
Phil loves orange soda.
Is it true?
I love her.
Mhm. I do. Ooh.
Anywho.
People always do the incorrect number. Oh,
Yeah, well, you do the incorrect number of.
women. I do 0 right now.
Born again virgin.
Might as well be. Yes, so let me put the iPad away.
And let us begin. Okay. Just to keep in tradition, Stephen, your occupation, please.
Writer.
Geek, your
You hear that? Writer.
Doesn't make wrestling. He's not on a fucking.
let's not. Geek, your occupation, please.
Okay.
Now then, we shall begin. It is going to be a relatively quick quiz.
I imagine.
Question 1.
Whoa! He's still eating cheese.
I don't got a mouthful of cheese, dear. What do you mean I didn't answer?
You haven't tested out our buzzers.
Sorry. Let's test out the buzzers today. Stephen, your buzzer. Wonderful. Geek.
Boom. Oh. Boom. Boom!
There we are. I heard another joke about a duck penis today.
Well, yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
let's just one quick little test of those buzzers again, please. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Wonderful. Let's start with the first question. How many languages does WWE broadcast in? Yep, 2. Incorrect.
Over 50.
Incorrect. 30. In what year did WWF become WWE?
Boom.
Yep.
2003.
Incorrect.
2002.
Correct. How many countries does WWE broadcast to? Yep.
50.
Incorrect.
72.
Incorrect. 145.
Wow.
How many titles have been made defunct in WWE, not including the new ECW? Yep.
11.
Incorrect.
22.
Incorrect. 6. Going by what the website told me.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Twitch. We've had this question on Total Markout.
So, what was WCW's main event on the night that Raw showed Mick Foley winning the title?
Boom.
Yep.
Kevin Nash versus Hulk Hogan for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Correct. What phrase did WCW commentator?
Start again, sorry.
What phrase did the WCW commentator famously say after announcing that match? Yep.
They'll put some butts in the seats.
Correct. How many people attended the first WrestleMania to the nearest 1,000? Yep.
6.
Incorrect.
20.
I'll give you that. 19,000. Who was the last presenter of WWE Afterburn? Yep.
Chuck Grisham.
Incorrect.
Josh Matthews.
Incorrect. Jack O'Pela.
Fucking hate Jack.
What show did NXT replace as stated by Mr. McMahon? Yep.
ECW.
Correct. In what year did WWE Magazine begin printing? Yep.
97.
Incorrect.
1983.
So close, 1984. And just let me write down the scores on the doors at the end of round 1.
I actually thought you said that's it. I was like, wow, no, it's going to be a quick quiz.
Round 2, question 1. Here's the thing. I'm going to give you a name. You tell me the wrestler's name. So
you're given a real name, we'll
Yep.
tell you the alias.
Yep. Let us begin. Kevin Kiley Jr. Here's the thing, I'll let you both know because you were stuck. If you get one clue as whether to they're a pro guy or like an NXT kind of guy. Okay.
You mean big league or
Big
minor
league,
league?
yeah.
Because technically they're all pro guys, so it's pro wrestling.
You're a pro guys.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yep.
Kevin Nash.
Incorrect.
Well, I'll take that clue then.
Minor league. Deserves to be major but minor league.
Would that therefore be El Generico?
Incorrect. Alex Riley Jr. Alex Riley. Sorry.
Alright.
Anthony Carelli.
I thought it says Cesaro.
Incorrect.
So Anthony.
Anthony Carelli.
Fucking know that name. No.
Santino Marella.
Yeah.
Question 3. Elizabeth Carolyn.
Boom.
Yep.
Fuck, it went out my head.
It is not Clink. Sorry.
Fucking Liz. Nah, I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, Stephen.
Summer Rae.
Incorrect. Beth Phoenix.
Fuck, of course.
Question 4. Jason Paul.
Rose Clay.
Incorrect.
Major or minor?
Minor.
I know. Jason Paul. Chris Hero. I can't just don't know.
Incorrect. GTG. Roderick George Toombs.
Major or minor.
Major, retired. Big favourite. Now that he's retired.
I know this name.
You know, I was in the quiz. I was trying to make it as equally unfair.
What was his name again?
Roderick George Toombs. I like to make it as fair, equally unfair to both of them.
I know this fucking name.
How many people were retired? It's about 100 odd. Well, there's 134 in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Boom.
Yep.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Correct. And the first mark of this round goes to me. Okay, Aaron Rodriguez Areno. Can't pronounce his name.
What did you say?
Aaron Rodriguez.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Incorrect.
Just, Jesus Christ, just to get a name which sounds English.
Aaron Rodriguez Areno.
There you go.
Sin Cara.
Incorrect. No Miscaras.
Oh.
Sylvester Ritter.
Boom.
Yep.
Rose Clay.
Incorrect.
Major or minor?
Major. Again, retired.
I know his fucking name.
Was it Sylvester
That's the Ritter.
Sylvain Grenier? That's a guess, Adam.
Oh, no.
Well, it is.
That's why I said no one should.
I've done mine already, man.
Oh, Junkyard Dog.
Yeah.
Ken Johnson. Yep.
Rocky Johnson.
Incorrect.
Might as well, Ken Patera.
Incorrect. Reverend Slick.
Oh, Slick. Didn't want Slick had a real name.
This is one I thought of specifically for this
I
group.
like the fact at the beginning, it was like, they're either going to be pro wrestlers or they're going to be minor league. Retired wasn't fucking mentioned!
Now, this one I picked specifically for this group. Merced Solis.
Pardon?
Merced Solis.
Merced Solis.
Yep.
What the fuck is that a name? Doesn't even sound like real words.
I don't know, I just picked it specifically for this group. Yep.
Carly.
Incorrect.
No, I know what that is.
Could have told me.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Incorrect. Tito Santana.
Arriba!
And finally in this round, Joe Scarpa.
Major or minor or retired?
Retired.
Of course, retired.
I had to make it somewhat difficult.
What? How about telling us at the beginning that they might be retired?
Well, how do we go from JTG to fucking Tito Santana?
Arriba. What's that name again?
His name is Joe Scarpa. Scarpa is in the end.
Retired, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Pardon me? Yes.
Paul Orndorff.
Incorrect. It's not Paul Orndorff. We call him
Jesse
that.
Ventura.
Incorrect. Chief J Strongbow. Right.
I don't.
Now it's a
That's
third round.
mean. He's a big meaty head.
In this round, recently there was a thing on WWE.com about the top 25 submission moves. I'm going to give you the name of it. You have a multiple choice for which number it was.
I guess other choice is 1 to 25.
Alright,
Yeah.
and we start with number 1, the Gory Special. Was it number 4, number 13, or number 25? Yep.
4.
Incorrect.
13.
Incorrect. Number 25. The Regal Stretch. Was it at number 4, number 12, or number 22? Yep.
4.
Incorrect.
22.
Correct. The Sleeper Hold. Was it at number 2, number 24, or number 16? Yep.
16.
Correct. The Taz Mission. Was it at 17, 14, or 6? Yep.
6.
Incorrect.
17.
Incorrect. 14.
Should be 13.
The Anaconda
Should be
Vice.
6.
Again, the Anaconda Vice. Was it number 2, number 23, or 13? Yep.
2.
Incorrect.
13.
Correct. The Camel Clutch. Was it number 1, number,
Ah! Number 1! Ah!
number 9, or number 10? Yep.
No 1.
Incorrect.
10.
Correct.
I'm just picking up the dude.
The Figure of 4 Leg Lock.
The what?
Figure of 4 Leg Lock.
The figure of 4, who says?
Figure of 4.
Hey, you say finger of 4, so don't you be fucking having to go in it.
Number
It's not figure
2.
off though, is it?
Yeah, but you just keep saying finger of 4.
Number 2. Number 15, or number 7? Yep.
2.
Incorrect.
Of course it's
15.
Incorrect. Number 7. The Crossface Chicken Wing.
There was no number 2. There never was a number 2.
Number 2 is a lie!
Forgot to mark down which number this was. Okay, hang on. I shall switch. Hang on, I will switch it. One moment, I can remember one. The Sharpshooter. Was it number 5, number 12, or number 1? Yep.
1.
Correct.
Brother, it's fucking Bret Hart. He's number 1.
The Hell's Gate. Was it at number 6, number 2?
Number 2.
Correct. Well done. I have to get this because the bloody thing has gone and broken.
Try to get the pen on the laptop screen.
I won't get the pen on the laptop screen, and I'm okay with that. Okay, the label lock or the no lock? Was it at number 5, number 17, or number 3? Yep.
17.
Incorrect.
5.
Incorrect. Number 3. Now quickly turn up the scores at the end of that round. For boof. You are both currently on for boof. So be happy for boof. For boof is a good number.
6.
Right, and go to the last round in the quiz. I give you the name, you tell me their finishing move.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, we'll start off easy with AJ Lee.
Boom!
Yep.
Black Widow.
Correct. Big E.
Boom!
Correct.
Big Ending.
I knew it was going to be that. Damien Sandow.
Boom!
Yep.
Determinants.
Correct. Natalia.
Boom!
Yes.
Sharpshooter.
Correct. R-Truth.
Boom!
Yep.
The little Jimmy.
Incorrect. Davey is incorrect.
That was it is a little Jimmy.
It's not coming to the website.
Boss, I got it wrong!
I'll just pack up now.
Boss!
Fuck.
clothes.
No, now it doesn't. I got it wrong. R-Truth's finisher.
He's not the little Jimmy.
It is.
On the WWE website.
Yeah, that also said there was only been 6 defunct titles. It's also wrong.
Alright.
I explained that I was going by WWE.
Yeah. Truth detector.
Incorrect lie detector.
Signature move, not a finisher.
Titus O'Neil.
Boom.
Yep.
That's your Titus.
Correct.
You know it's impossible for me to win now, right? You can't just stop.
Let's continue the quiz.
Wade Barrett.
Boom.
Yep.
Warhammer.
Ryback.
Boom.
Yep.
Shell Shock.
Correct. Antonio Cesaro.
Boom.
Yes.
Neutralizer.
Correct. And Dan O'Brien.
Boom.
Yes.
Just because I like him more than the other one, I'm going to say the Flying Goat, but I know it's wrong.
It's wrong.
I'm not bothering.
Fine, I get the point. Okay. Not gonna help.
So yes, once again proving that I shouldn't bother. At least I'll fix that then. So yes, once again, proving that there's no reason for me to ever do the quiz ever.
Yeah, I'm not doing the quiz one.
So, still reigning and defending hashtag Total Markout Quiz Champion, the Geek King. God fucking damn it. Was able to fucking tie it all the way to the last round. And then it had to be the finishes, didn't it? Oh dear God, that hurts. It was 6-all. Last round.
I didn't know what the score was.
It was 6-all. I can see through the whiteboard.
Alright.
And then
That makes the whiteboard useless.
it was impossible to catch up. Yeah, you cannot be that fast!
Yeah, I can.
Anyway, that's all from this week's hashtag Total Markout. I'm off to kill myself.
I'm off to go tell Funk it wasn't his fault.
It's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Geek King. We'll see you next week with the conclusion of the WrestleManias. We'll do WrestleMania 26 and 27. Sorry, correction. 27 and 28. Where we'll find out which were the better WrestleManias, the first 14 or the second 14.
Second 14.
Yeah, nah, but still, we said we'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we'll be recapping next week's Raw, which is also the build-up towards Payback. And, yeah, obviously answering your questions in hashtag Fan Corner. Do check out the description for all the links to our places like Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. But until then, it's until next time.
Marks out.